welcome back to another coffee catch-up episode of the Mum's Night Out podcast with me, Rachel. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how we can start to view our mental and our emotional health in the same way that we view our physical health. Now, I know that this is something that is talked about quite a lot, and I feel like it's perhaps a bit of a cliche term now that we often has kind of lost a little bit of the meaning. So I wanted to take a very specific example to show how you can apply this and really start to bring this into your life to help you and to bring the changes that will enhance your life. Let's take the example of a headache. Now, if you had the odd headache, if you had a random headache one day, what would you do about it? Firstly, you might just accept it. You might just think, I've just got a headache. Perhaps I haven't drunk enough. Perhaps I didn't sleep very well. Perhaps I haven't eaten enough. Haven't got outside. I'm in a stuffy office. I'm a bit stressed. I'm a bit tired. There could be a whole number of reasons that would contribute to your headache. You can choose what you want to do about it. You could just decide to ignore it and just wait for it to pass. You could decide that you're going to take some medication. You could decide that you are going to try and treat it holistically. You're perhaps going to do some meditation, some breathing exercises, some resetting of your nervous system. Loads of people have different techniques for trying to get rid of a headache, right? So you've got various different tools in your toolbox that you might use. Or again, you might just choose to ride it out and wait for it to pass. However, if you had a headache every single day, would you view it in the same way? I don't think you would. I think if you had a headache every single day, you would be looking more into this. You would be saying, okay, let's dig deeper into this. What is really going on? This is not just, okay, I'll just take some paracetamol each day. Like, what else is happening here? Perhaps you'd go to the doctors. Perhaps you'd have blood tests. Perhaps you would think about your lifestyle and make changes. You'd think about maybe the stress that you're on, the way you're sleeping, the way you're eating, how much water you're drinking. You'd think about all the kind of root causes that might be leading to you having a daily headache, and you'd start to look to make changes. So how about we take our emotional and our mental health in this same approach? If you had a day where you felt a little bit stressed out, perhaps you had a million things on that day and you were just rushing about, or you hadn't slept very well the night before, or you've got a sick child, something that has contributed to you being in a short-term period of stress or tension, anxiety, however it shows up for you. You could look at what's going on for you in your life right now, and you could choose to say, it's just today, it's just this little period, or it's just these few days whilst, my husband's away and I'm managing everything on my own, or it's just whilst my kid's ill and I'm focusing on that. If that's the case, you do exactly the same as you would if you had that one-off headache. You would just get through that time. You would just get your head down, get through it, do what you need to do, take whatever you can to help yourself, but get through that moment. But what if you started to feel like that every single day? So many of us just accept this state, especially as parents. We accept that it's a state of feeling stressed, feeling busy, feeling anxious, worried, tired. But actually, these are not normal everyday states. This is not how we should be living day in, day out, and just accepting. So rather than just accepting and thinking this is just your lot in life for now, this is just how it is, how about we start to question? How about we take it in exactly that same way as we would with that daily headache? We start to look at all the areas of our life. How are we perhaps contributing to this feeling of overwhelm, of stress, of anxiety? What are we doing? What can we do differently? What can we remove out of our lives? What can we change? And we start to question all the things. And I think that really helps us to make positive changes. So I hope that helps today. I just feel that there's a real benefit to just questioning things and to not just accepting that this is the norm, not just accepting that this is your lot in life, because it's not. And there's so much that you can do about it. Yes, we have these short-term periods where things come up and it leads to negative emotions. 100% we all feel that. But when it's continuous, when it's day in, day out, and you're constantly feeling this way, then this is where we want to start to question, and this is where we want to start to make changes. So this week on Monday, it was International Day of Happiness, and I have got a very, very special offer for one of you guys. I have announced on my social media, if you haven't seen it, I'm going to explain again to you now, and you can head to the link in the show notes. I am gifting one person 4 weeks of free coaching with me. I want to help somebody get unstuck. I want to help somebody start to prioritize themselves more and really get going and build their confidence over 4 sessions of coaching with me. All the information you need will be in the show notes. You can find the link to apply, and I will select the one person that I think I can help the most. The only thing that you need in order to be able to apply is you need to be able to commit to 45 to 60 minutes coaching sessions once a week for 4 weeks, and these will be within the weekday, so a morning or afternoon within the week. And you need to be somewhere on running your own business journey. So you might be about to embark on running your own business. You may have started your business, but you maybe feel a bit stuck. Or you may just have an idea and would love to start a business but don't know where to start. If you're anywhere on that spectrum and you can commit to the 4 weeks of coaching and you want to make positive changes in your life, then head to the link in the show notes and apply. And I look forward to helping one of you. I will see you again next week.